Hello, water signs. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your All Signs read. This is exclusive content, and we are just focusing in right now on the water signs. If you want to see the rest of this All Signs, it is exclusively over at Harmonia Friends, my membership area. But each week, I pick an element to focus on, and you guys get a preview of what those elements are, and then I have the rest of the signs over at Harmonia Friends, where you get access to the entire vault. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. And if you want more messages, go check out Harmonia Friends. There's a 7-day free trial. You can't go wrong. All right, let's see what's going on for our water signs. Here we go. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Here we go, water signs. And if you guys like these cards, just go in the description box below where they are listed. Well, a stranger is of significance here. Card number 53 comes to an 8 in numerology. This is usually about abundance when you think of 8s, but I also see curiosity here. A stranger is of significant importance for you. Let's see what's going on with this stranger. Curiosity, something brand spanking new, something new for you. Water signs. Moving past fear of difference. The stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection, and uncertainty, as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other. The other is the stranger, okay? The other. Beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other. And you're challenged by your own inexperience here, water signs. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. This situation is not wrapped in the package that you are used to. You're being called here to reevaluate some of the things that you fear. Let's move on to each individual sign now. Hold on one second. I'm going to write the title down, timestamp. There's something here with how quickly you are easily capable of making a decision to say no to this, water signs. I just feel like I hear stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger. What is a stranger danger? Yeah, because it's your belief systems. Because you've been taught something that's hot. Don't go that way. I'm not supposed to do it that way. I mean, the Hierophant is all about counseling, schooling. You have really high values. This is not how things are done. This is like, oh, this is the law. This is the way. But there's something here where you need to reevaluate and check your pride here. Is this just fear talking because you've been told? I feel like you've been told something. You've been schooled something. And now it's like when I am told what to do or what directions to do, this is someone here who may feel like society places a lot of heavy fucking rules on them. I know the way, I know the better way. But there's something here about the key to this is to hold it, experience it as that child. Treat this, be curious about this. Maybe you don't know the way. Well, just because it says it's the key, well, maybe I need to evaluate what this key is. I haven't really tried the door, even though I'm holding on to it. Let's move on to Cancer. Reversals are now up. Cancer. Overwhelmed with confusion. Just pick a direction, pick a way. Look at this. This is a face-off. This is a face-off. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I do feel this is a face-off. Somebody is being very frank with you. Somebody here is telling about it. They're not bullshitting you. This Queen of Swords is not bullshitting you, Cancer. Right? Intuitively, you're being asked here to be open to this. This person here is giving you solid advice based on the facts, the rules. Just one way. Just one way. But you won't know because you haven't explored this. You really haven't. And if somebody's saying this is the way, this is how you can do it, this is an opportunity, it may be not something you're like, I never wanted to do that. I never wanted that. Or I don't want to be mentored, or I don't want to be educated down that field, but you might have to. Some of you are going back to school. But you can learn and get value from this individual, the way that they're communicating about it. Why? Because your cup is open. I mean, you are a Cancer sign here. You are a water sign. You're very loving. You're very passionate. You are an extremely good listener. And I feel like Spirit is pushing you to fucking listen. Listen to what this person is stating to you and be curious about it. Learn from it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the end all for you. What advice does Spirit have for you? No reversals with a double card. Eight of Pentacles. This is putting the work into it, putting the effort. Some of you are signing up to be a student again. And your advice here is just watch how this person works, how they educate, to they teach. You're learning a lesson here. Just sit back, ask questions, be curious like a child. Pretend that you haven't done this way before and act like you haven't done this way, because you really haven't. You haven't been open to exploring this as brand fucking new. And some of you are going, no, it's because I've done that job before. No, you have never treated it as something brand spanking new again. Can you treat it entirely as new? Because you haven't been able to do it because you always know fucking better. Here is your brand spanking zero new with the Fool. There is fulfillment coming your way. You're being asked to be very optimistic, be naive, ask a lot of questions. Treat it as brand spanking new. Be excited about it. Being like, oh yeah, this is possible. Oh, I see that now. Oh, that's very cool. Right? Sit down. Learn. Something it's about, some of you are going to have to put some major time in here. It's not just 4 weeks. Some of you, it's 4 years. You're going to really evaluate this. You're going to take a new time out on this, but it's to balance you. It's to, so that you can get a really firm, listen, even if this person is against what you are, there's something that you're learning here really good. It's going to help you build a really solid foundation. But it's going to teach you how people interact and work together. And there's something here about just sitting down and taking the advice of it. And this will be worth the pause or worth the work to do more granular things that you don't want to do. And some of you, if this is a relationship, you have somebody here, especially if this is love that you're open to and passionate to. This person here is a fucking slow burner. They are so traditional, it's not even funny. And it's like, oh, I didn't want traditional. I wanted casual. This person's like, no, I really want to get to know you. I want to really get to know you. I want to go on dates. I want to explore. I want to take it super slow. I want to start off platonic. You want to just see where we go on there? You're like, what? No. Every time I do that, it's like the worst. But there's a strong relationship here. You haven't tried this approach before. Not as brand spanking new. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle the cards real quick. Scorpio. What is going on for Scorpio? Interesting. Interesting, isn't it? That they're both diving down. You weren't ready to lose this, but now you're making peace with it. This is someone here this is definitely for a Scorpio here who's not going to take a new approach to this. I think, well, not a new approach with I mean, I think you've been trying to hold on to something that just doesn't serve you. It just doesn't. It hasn't been. You've been building this, and this is definitely for Scorpio who's been building something over and over and over again and trying and over again. And every time they go, they expand, they feel bigger, they feel better. But when it's reverse, it's someone here whose illusions are being broken. It's not really expanding them. The only thing they have not tried is just let this go. Like fully let it go. Fully close something down. Fully stop. And being at peace. Some of you, it's a specific career. Others of you, it's a specific dream. But this is finally putting it to bed and trying to force something to, oh, it's expanding me. It's making me bigger. And all it's really left you with is to get back to this cup of going, you know what? I'm making peace that this never grew. This wasn't worth the sacrifice anymore. I'm not willing to the only thing I have not tried is to stop sacrificing myself. And I'm not willing to sacrifice on something because I can't learn anymore from trying to keep something alive that's not meant to be alive anymore. You've just changed so much. You're in a completely different plane. Some of you, I mean, this for some of you, you've had a hard time letting an individual go because there was no final closure or ending. Maybe this person passed on, but there's nothing tangible to give holding on to this bitterness and resentment anymore. And it's like, what if I just stop putting the time and effort into trying to keep something alive when it just is what it is? It was a really shitty situation. What advice does Spirit have for my Scorpios out here who may be dealing with this? No reversals on advice. The Magician. I think you're ready to create a new experience. But this is someone here who's willing to work with the universe in a different way. Because when you work with the universe, you always add in something better, right? And that's having faith. That's having faith because the foundation you have been holding on to build has not been growing. And it has been closed, stifled. I mean, this is the 4 of Pentacles, the miser card, and you can't be in the miser energy when you're the magician. And it's kind of like I want to free myself and just be at peace with this. I want to love regardless. And oh my god, the Emperor. Look how much bigger this offer is by letting this go. This is small potatoes of what you let go of. Because now you go from the Page of Pentacles to the Emperor. You put your dues in here. The clarity of the sun, Aries energy. It's time to go a different direction. Some of you are going to be starting a new career path. Others of you are going to be working under another individual. But it's something here that's going to be bigger and better. Some of you, it's a new person. If this is romance, it's like the Emperor. It's all 4 kings in one. I mean, this is marriage material. It's what you've been asking for. But you're open now to the experience because you're letting something, because you before you were forcing something and try and it's a specific situation or specific person. Whatever you were trying to give the freaking life to, and I honestly, I'm seeing paddles. I'm seeing like it's alive, it's alive, it's alive. Hit it with the clear, clear, and it's like, yo, that's been dead. It's oh, I'm ready to manifest it again. It's like the only approach you haven't done is just to call it as it is. It's dead. They ain't coming back. This place isn't coming back. You've changed. There's something that's changed. Change planes, change realities, but you've also been manifesting something better. And there's the ability here to use this blockage as protection and to realize that this foundation that you're about to build is very solid. This relationship, this business, some of you, it's both. But this pushing energy of trying to relive something or trying to do it ain't working for you, and there's a reason for it. You haven't tried this approach before. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Let me do a quick shuffle. Our final sign for the evening. Here we go, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? You know, this is definitely for a Pisces who's been very I feel like red flag, red flag, red flag. There's somebody in front of you that you don't necessarily trust. Stranger danger. It does feel like that. You definitely evaluate this as going, I don't know. I don't know. Is that the devil I'm looking at? Like, I want to act like, let me evaluate this. Is this person being honest? Is this really what's happening here? I'm not sure I believe in their belief systems. There's something here that you have been entertaining, trying to understand. And you haven't been able to go deep into this yet. Infinity sign here. It's here again. It's like, you're not quite sure of this person's way they build things, the way that they collaborate, the way that they think. They're very different than you. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Some of you, it's like a friend you may never thought of in a relationship. Someone here may have more feelings, but I definitely feel it's you on the fence. It's you who's been like, I don't know if I trust it. You know, I need some more time here. I need to evaluate something. There's something that seems like there's an illusion. It's too good to be true. I don't know. You're not quite trusting the way that this person's plans are. Their plans seem like it's not something that you would do, but yet you're still entertaining it. You still have it in your hands, so you're still spending time with this person. You are. I I just don't know, like, you just need to sit out here. It's like you're in your head about this. The more time you spend with this person, the more you're wondering what the fuck this friendship, what this offer is. Like, you're like, "What is this? What am I supposed to do with this?" Hmm. But you remember what this card was? Stranger, curiosity. You're being urged to, and this is your intuition. This is like curiosity. Um, you're curious about this. You're not ready to quite set sail yet. I think that if it got a little rocky, if it got a little bit worse or something that was you may think differently. But what advice does spirit have for you? Circling this. Look at this, the 5 of wands. This is competition. This is something here about confrontation. Competition's good. Confrontation, debating is good. Strengthens your muscles here. There's differences about this person. This person's different than you, but they size you up. And it's kind of like they're passionate and explosive. And it's like, where the fuck is this going? I don't know. You're looking at it. Yeah, your intuition's there. There you are. Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, she doesn't give all her emotions away. So I don't know if you're developing feelings for something, or I think you kind of like this passionate person. Like, there's something about this person's passion. And I'm not just talking sexuality here, but there's something about the way that they're passionate about a debate or showcasing their belief systems that you kind of find sexy. And if it's not sexy, it's kind of like intriguing. You're like, what the hell? It almost feels like an odd couple, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Explore. Have fun with this. I don't know what it is, but there's something here about the way you two create some passionate debates or arguments or explore different belief systems. It's actually an opportunity that you've been asking for, which is growth. And they're asking me to go back to the book. And so I am. I'm going to go back to the book because they said, read the rest of 53. And I was like, all right, I'm going to read the rest of 53 because we read it already, but not the second portion of it. So I'm going to read it because this is just this feeling for Pisces. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain, oh yeah, here we go. If you remain curious and teachable, allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities, Pisces. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is, Pisces, a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. There's something about the diamond in the rough. This is worth exploring, Pisces. All right, guys, if you enjoyed these readings, if you resonated with any of them, go ahead and comment. But like I said, if there's other parts, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, or if you're cross-watching, you most certainly can do that in the all signs reading that is posted from this reading over at Harmonia Friends. Like I said, would love to see you there. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care and have a good one.